today I'm going to be doing a kind of like review and comparison between the Revlon Photo Ready BB Cream and the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB Cream. So starting out, the Maybelline one comes with 1 fluid ounce and it is $8.99, so basically $9. My prices I'm getting off of Ulta.com. I know the prices could be a little bit lower or a little bit higher, so I mean it's around $9. I just got the one off Ulta because I just think that's kind of a standard like place to get it off of. So my prices are from Ulta if you're wondering. And then this is the Revlon Photo Ready BB Cream, and it has 1 fluid ounce and it's $10.99 or around $11. So they have the same amount of product in there, so you don't really have to calculate, you know, the better buy. Obviously the Maybelline one is cheaper, but I mean this one is only $2 more, so I mean there's really not that much of a difference. I mean, when you think about drugstore stuff, $9 compared to $11 seems like a big difference, but when you think about it, it's really not. So I'll start off with the Maybelline one because I got it first. The Maybelline one came out around May or June in 2012, so right when the summer started. I didn't get mine until about July, I don't think, because I'm in the shade light medium, but I think right now I'd be in the shade light, but since I got it in the summer, I would be in light medium. But I really wanted the shade light medium, so I was just waiting for it to come back in stock, and then I found it at Target. But basically it just comes in this little tube, and it basically looks exactly like the Revlon one, except the top is basically like rounded. And it says on the back that it is supposed to blur imperfections, enhance, brighten, adjust to skin tone, smooth, hydrate, SPF 30, and doesn't have any oil or heavy ingredients. So I think agree with that. It just squeezes out onto the back of your hand, and then you can put it on like a foundation brush, or you can put it just on your face and rub it in kind of like sunscreen. The reason that this BB cream isn't my favorite is because it's so sheer. I know it definitely says light medium sheer tint, but I just feel like I'm putting on sunscreen. Like when you blend it in to your skin, it doesn't give hardly any coverage, which I don't really like, because BB cream is supposed to have more coverage than a tinted moisturizer, and I feel like this has about the same amount of coverage as a tinted moisturizer, maybe even a little less. It does say that it blurs imperfections. It doesn't say that it cancels out them, which I guess you could use that for concealer, but personally I like the Revlon one better, but I'll get into that in a minute. But the Maybelline one I was just a little bit disappointed with because it's just very watery. I just wish it was a little bit more thick and a little bit more pigmented, I guess. It seems very pigmented when you buy it, but literally I'm like barely squeezing the tube and it just like falls onto my hand. So as you can see, it's very watery. I think this would be really great for someone starting out with makeup who has really good skin, because this is for people who just want to wear a little bit of makeup just to blur any like unevenness, I think, in their face. It blends really nicely. I do like the Revlon one a little bit better. So now I'll talk a little bit about the Revlon one. The Revlon one just came out recently in 2013. I think it came out in about January. Mine's in the shade light, number 10. And this has SPF 30 as well, so they both have the same amount of SPF. So if you're looking at that, then, you know, and you want coverage to go along with it, then probably the Revlon one is better. As you can see, I'm barely squeezing it and nothing is coming out. I'm squeezing it about as hard as I was squeezing the Maybelline one, and nothing is coming out. It's a lot more like thick, which I like. So I'm squeezing it pretty hard now and some is coming out, and I'm blending it in, and it's a lot more like thick, and it blends just as nicely, but I do think it has a bit more pigmentation to it. You can feel the Revlon one a little bit more, but then once it sets after like 15 minutes, then you don't feel it anymore. This one blends right into your skin, as where this one, you kind of feel it for a little bit and then it kind of goes away. You definitely need to set both of these with a powder, or else they definitely won't stay, because BB cream tends to kind of slip and slide on your face if you don't set it with a powder. I also recommend priming your face. So overall, I think I probably like the Revlon one a lot better. They're both, when you put them on, pretty oily on your skin, so I think if you have oily skin you might not like these, but because they're very hydrating. But in the winter they're really nice because I have dry skin, so it does kind of hydrate. It does make your skin look oily, so you definitely want to set it to make your face look more matte. I really do like both of these. But honestly I like this one a little bit better just because it's a little bit thicker and it has more coverage to it. So I think the winner of this competition in my eyes is the Revlon one. Even though it is more expensive, I think you get what you pay for when you pay the $2 more, just because this one is really watery and doesn't have much coverage. But I really like that they both have SPF 30, so it's really nice. So this one's really good for younger girls, but if you're older and you have more breakouts and your skin's more red or anything like that, then I'd probably suggest this one for coverage reasons. So it's honestly kind of just personal preference, but my personal preference would be this one. But they're both really great BB creams. Yeah, that's just kind of my thoughts on each BB cream. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope that it was helpful. Make sure to subscribe if you liked the video, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye everyone.